It's one of the easiest expense line items of your business to estimate because it's directly tied to your sales. So instead of going and figuring out a business that you don't think has any credit card fees and setting your pricing accordingly with a surcharge, your credit card fees are going to be there no matter what. Bake it into your price. And if you forgot about that, good news is you can change it at any point. Increase your prices 3% today, and this is the last time you ever talk about it. So sure, there is some aspects of nickel and diming. There's some aspects of people looking at your invoices, trying to argue this, right? Thinking you're trying to take advantage of them. The number one biggest reason why I don't like to do credit card fees is it's giving a weird incentive to your customers. If you are giving a credit card fees, like I said before, it is a negative consequence, right? I'm messing up that parenting term on there. But you're saying, hey, if you want to give me credit card fees, you can, but I'm going to penalize you, right? Same flip side is as I am rewarding people by paying me in cash or check. Let's start with check. That's an easy one, right? I don't really like to take personal checks in my business. We still do take them sometimes. I would almost guarantee that you guys never take personal checks, right? Would you rather get a credit card where you know immediately if it's going to go through or decline within reason and risk having a 2% fee taken out or accepting Miss or Mrs. Smith's personal check and they go God knows where? Most people don't like personal checks, but if you are going to have a credit card fee, you better be willing to accept any other form of legal tender. Now, obviously cash, you can steal credit card deposits. It is much, much harder than stealing cash. Do you think that if you go from a business that has 100% credit cards to 100% cash, that you have a higher or lower than 2% chance that some of this money is going to get stolen, right? You're incentivizing people to pay you in an alternative method to hopefully avoid the upfront fees, right? But you're also replacing a medium, which is credit cards and credit card deposits, which are much, much, much harder to embezzle, much harder to steal, and much easier to audit. And replacing it with something like cash, which is the easiest thing to hide, the easiest thing to steal, because if you don't physically see the cash, there is no cash, right? There's no paper trail for this kind of stuff. Overall, do I think that this is a blanket statement that absolutely no business should be charging credit card fees? No. If anything, I would argue that it is the exact opposite. If you can do this in a way that you can charge more money, that you can get a couple extra dollars in your pocket and offset credit card fees, all without having any negative consequences to your business, you should do that.